10 Most Beautiful Destinations in the World. There are thousands of beautiful places in the world, and it could take a lifetime to visit them all. Out of the countless choices, here are our top 10 picks of the most beautiful destinations in the world. Number 1 will leave you in awe. Do you enjoy taking trips to different parts of the world? If you do, then subscribe to Travel World and hit the notification bell so you can get notified of new videos as we drop them. Number 10. Zhangye National Geopark, China. The Zhangye National Geopark can be found in the northern part of China, where it rests at the foothills of the Qilian Mountains. The park covers an area of 322 square kilometers, which is roughly the size of Dublin. One thing that would catch your eye on getting to the park is the beautiful multicolored rocks and hills. The rocks, which are sharp, smooth, and hundreds of meters, look like an artist took deliberate time and effort to paint them. However, that's not how they came to be. The multicolored rocks and rolling hills were formed because of deposits of sandstone and other minerals that occurred over millions of years. This resulted in the formation of several layers, which were then further tilted by the shifting of tectonic plates. Elements such as rain, wind, and also time played their part by sculpting the stunning work of natural art we see today. There are a series of specially constructed wooden walkways which allow you to reach the top of the hills and observe the beautiful landscape. Number 9. Bora, French Polynesia. Bora is an island located northwest of Tahiti. It's one of the 9 islands within the group of islands known as the Society Islands. Bora was renowned for serving as a supply base for the US military during World War II. Today, the island is an internationally acclaimed honeymoon destination. Saying it's one of the most beautiful islands in the world is not far from the truth. On arriving at Bora, you'll be immediately fascinated by its aesthetic appeal. You can decide to take a walk on the coconut-lined sand beaches or engage in some water-related activities since you're surrounded by crystal clear blue waters of the island's lagoon. Popular activities people engage in include diving, snorkeling, jet skiing, and a lot more. The island also features offshore resorts and spas, which provide the perfect relaxation centers. The offshore resorts are basically overwater bungalows and can range from inexpensive basic accommodations to luxurious ones. Mount Otomanu, which is located at the very center of Bora, is the tallest point on the island, and it is a perfect spot for those who are looking to explore more than the sandy beaches and lagoon. Number 8. Caño Cristales, Colombia. Located in the Serranian de la Macarena province of Meta, the Caño Cristales is one of Colombia's most iconic tourist attractions. The 62.1-mile-long river is a tributary of another river called the Guayabero River. Caño Cristales is fondly called the Rivers of 5 Colors, or Liquid Rainbow, and this is because of its striking colors which include red, yellow, green, blue, and black. However, the river's most dominant color is red. What gives the river its vibrant colors are the groups of aquatic plants which live in it. These plants, known as Masarania clavigera, are a species of the river weed family, Podestamaceae. Now, one thing you should have at the back of your mind is that there are specific times of the year in which you can see the Caño Cristales in its full glory. For instance, during the wet season when the river is full and runs fast, the plant's bloom is most visible. And it is usually during this time, tourists troop in their thousands to see the amazing river. However, during the dry season, there's not enough water to support the plants, and you might end up disappointed if you visit during this season. Number 7. Oia, Santorini, Greece. Oia is one of the most visited villages on the island of Santorini in Greece. It is located about 12 kilometers away from Fira, which is the island's capital. The settlement is situated on top of a hill at about 150-meter elevation and overlooks Palia and Nia Kameni volcanoes as well as the island of Thracia. What makes the village so remarkable is its unique architecture. This consists of traditional whitewashed houses, white churches, and bright blue domes and cave houses. Another thing you will find fascinating about Oia are the colorful laneways. Oia also hosts several hotels, restaurants, bars, shops, and cafes. Other points of interest within the small but elegant village are the Maritime Museum, which features a small library, art galleries for lovers of arts, and several windmills. To top it all off, the sunset in the village is nothing short of magical. In the evening, you can see hundreds of people gathered around to catch the sun setting above the Aegean Sea. Number 6. Mu Cang Chải, Vietnam. Mu Cang Chải is a rural village which is home to more than 60,000 people. It can be found at the foot of Hoang-Lian-san mountain range, which is 1,000 meters above sea level. What makes Mukang Chai exceptional is its magnificent cultivated topography. You will find fields of towering rice terraces coiled around mountains, and the effect is simply breathtaking. These rice terraces were created centuries ago by the ancestors of northern Vietnam's local hill tribes. But as you're probably thinking, it was not created to express artistic brilliance. The terraced system was created because the hill tribes wanted to plant their rice and control the downward flow of water. Well, they ended up creating something spectacular, which nowadays attracts a lot of people. Photographers come in droves to add a perfect shot of the splendid landscape to their portfolio. Motorbike enthusiasts are also not left out, since the area contains quality strips of tarmac and dirt tracks which are perfect for motorcycling. Mukang Chai is also a favorite amongst hikers who just want to drink in the spectacular terrain at a much slower pace. Number 5. Forbidden City, Beijing, China. Located at the very heart of Beijing, the Forbidden City is China's largest and best preserved collection of ancient buildings. This immense and beautiful masterpiece holds the record as the world's largest imperial palace. Its construction dates back to the 14th century and was said to have been built by over 1 million workers who took 14 years to finish it. The Forbidden City was home to 24 emperors of both the Ming and Qing dynasties. When the last emperor of China left the palace in 1925, it was turned into a public museum which attracts more than 14 million people annually. The rectangular-shaped palace covers an area of 72 hectares and contains more than 9,000 rooms. Also, it is divided into 2 parts, which are the outer court, which was used for ceremonial affairs, and the inner court, which served as living quarters. The Forbidden City is also not just a marvelous piece of architecture that's made of timber and painted yellow and red. It houses more than 1 million unique pieces of artwork, which include ancient books, calligraphy, and paintings. If you want to really take in the massive scale of the Forbidden City, you can head over to the Jingshan mountain just north of the palace to get a better viewpoint. Number 4. The Grand Canyon, Arizona. The Grand Canyon is a massive, steep-sided canyon located in the state of Arizona. It has an average depth of 4,000 feet and a length of more than 400 kilometers. It is often regarded as one of the 7 natural wonders of the world, and the reason for this is easy to see. Down below the canyon flows the Colorado River, and this, together with the sheer depth and size of the canyon, creates a majestic effect. A view from the edge is sure to leave you breathless and keep you staring at nature's work of art for hours. As to how the canyon came to be, it is said that erosion from the Colorado River was responsible for its formation. This process is estimated to have begun millions of years ago. The canyon is also home to thousands of plant species and hundreds of species of birds, mammals, and reptiles. It also has many secrets, which include beautiful waterfalls, which you can take a hike to see. It's also not uncommon to see people taking helicopter rides to see the beauty of the canyon. Number 3. Salar de Uyuni, Bolivia. At 10,582 square kilometers, Salar de Uyuni is the largest salt flat in the world. This salt flat was left behind when a massive and deep prehistoric lake dried up several years ago. What makes this destination a popular stop for tourists is not only its immense size, but also its incredible beauty. During the rainy season, nearby lakes overflow and a thin layer of water cover the salt flat. The effect is astonishing as the salt flat is transformed into the world's largest mirror that reflects the sky. This majestic effect draws in photographers and tourists from every part of the world who go there to explore and experience the beauty. The site doesn't only attract tourists and photographers. Salar de Uyuni is the biggest lithium reserve on Earth. Therefore, it serves as an extraction site for both salt and lithium. It is estimated that about 25,000 tons of salts are mined in the area yearly. Number 2. Cappadocia, Turkey. Cappadocia is a historical region that's located in the center of Turkey. Cappadocia's landscape is diverse, unusual, and seems out of this world. It includes large expanses of soft volcanic rocks that have over the years been shaped by erosion and people into towers, caves, valleys, and cones. The region sees a huge number of yearly visitors, and it's for clear reasons. Cappadocia is beautiful, and it's usually described as a fairy tale kingdom. There is so much to see in the region, and this includes luxurious cave hotels, underground valleys and cities, hidden churches, mushroom-shaped rocks known as fairy chimneys, and a lot more. Hiking and walking are one of the ways to explore the extraordinary region. But there is a much more popular way, which is hot air ballooning. This is a star attraction, and each morning at sunrise you can see hundreds of colorful hot air balloons soaring into the sky. This way, you're offered an even more majestic, breathtaking view of Cappadocia. Number 1. Paris, France. Paris goes by many nicknames, and a few of them include the City of Love, the City of Lights, and the Fashion Capital of the World. These nicknames are enough to reveal to you a bit of what's there to know about the Grand City. Paris is one of the most beautiful cities in the world, and it is renowned for having romantic and cultural significance. For years, it has been a source of inspiration for many artists and writers. The city is no doubt old and has always been at the center of history. You can find monuments and buildings with different architectural styles, dating back to the Middle Ages. Modern buildings are also not left out. There are thousands of things you can do in this famous city. You can take a walk along the banks of the River Seine, or climb the Eiffel Tower to get a grand view of the beautiful landscape of the city. There are also a great number of museums, parks, and cafes in the city which can be explored. With all these, it is not hard to see why Paris is one of the world's top tourist destinations. What do you think of our picks? Let us know in the comment section. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the Travel World channel. And also check out more of our videos.